Yo guys, it's your boy Anomaly from and today I have a video that is kind of similar to a video I made in the past. The We Need a New Operation video, which I made in late 2016, and the video Operation Hedra is kinda boring, which I made in 2017. I just have to stop myself there before everyone fucking shits on me. Jesus has already made a video like this, I think 4 months ago. Here, CSGO, why Valve stopped making operations by Jesus 4 months ago. Now here's the problem. I had already wait, what the fuck? Why Valve still won't make another operation 1 week ago? Fuck! Basically, I had already recorded this video, and then I realized I was talking about my video on stream, and then people were saying, dude, are you copying Jesus's videos? Because I mean, I made that Hedra key video, which was kind of inspired by Jesus, and I'm fucking gay. I didn't know he made these while I made my video. So I decided to DM him on Twitter and ask him if it's okay that I make the video, because I saw that he's made, videos on it already, and he was really chill about it, and he said that, yeah, I can do it, no problem, and he said even if people accuse you of stealing the idea, he could put out a statement in my defense. So he's just a really fucking cool guy. And then I said that I'd give him a shout out in this video and make a segment about how I accidentally stole his video idea. So basically, Jesus has already made apparently 2 videos. I only knew about 1. So please go check out Jesus's 2 videos on this, because he's definitely one of the best YouTubers when it comes to CSGO informational videos and CSGO economics and skin economics. So link to his channel in the description. Now we can go ahead and keep with this obviously stolen video idea. Fuck! So, in today's video, I am going to talk about operations. We haven't had an operation in a very, very long time, and I think that we might not ever have an operation ever again. So if we check the Counter-Strike wiki on operations, we can see that the latest operation was indeed Operation Hedra, which came out in the middle of 2017 and ended in late 2017. And now, if you calculate how long time it has been since November 13, 2017 until now, we can see that it's been 562 days completely without an operation. That's over 1.5 years. Or we can take the date May 23rd when Hedra was released and see how long we have been without a release of an operation. 736 days. That's just over 2 years. 2 years, dude. Now that's pretty fucking long without an operation, and a lot of people are wondering when is a new operation coming and why are there no new operations coming. And if you check the CSGO Twitter, I bet I can pick any tweet here and we can find a comment saying operation with a bunch of upvotes. Yep, I told you. I told you as well. Yeah, and even Jesus said I literally only had to scroll down 3 replies to find people getting angry this isn't an operation instead. So basically, a lot of players want operations for CSGO. I was one of them, but I don't think there's gonna come any more operations for a very long time or even ever. Because I think in the CSGO developers' minds, they've already kind of just released an operation. The Danger Zone. A lot of people probably don't think of Danger Zone as an operation, me being one of them. But one thing that really struck me was when I tweeted that we hadn't had an operation for a very long time, and then Maxim, Banana Gaming, replied, fun fact, Danger Zone is an operation. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he said, at least Valve likes to think it is. And then you can see here that in Banana Game's personal game data, you can choose operation mission partners, and then you can see all of the games that he's played in Danger Zone. So if you queue duo for a Danger Zone match, it counts as an operation mission, which is kind of weird. So that means that Valve thinks that Danger Zone kind of is an operation, and they've labeled it in the game files as an operation. And each game is like an operation mission. And then a guy called Rory replied to this with something that I thought was pretty smart. He said that Valve has probably changed the way they release content, because in the old operation system, new maps and new content was released during those temporary operations. And nowadays, CS just released new maps like continuously, like Vertigo, Ruby, what the fuck is that last map called? And Workout. I forgot what it was called. So basically, in Valve's mind, there's no need for operations, which is kinda true. But this leads me to other questions. Why has Valve so drastically changed how they release content? It went from operations all the time in the beginning of the game, in 2013 and 2014, to very scarce operations in 2015, 16, and 17. And now in 2018 and 19, there are just no operations at all. Why did they change so drastically how they update their game? Well, I think this danger zone part has to do with the rise of games like PUBG and Fortnite that have just completely taken over like the gaming sector with their battle royale game mode, and CS probably felt the need to add that to sort of stay relevant, or at least bring in new players. That's probably also why they went free to play. We have also recently had a lot of other updates in CS. For example, in their updates where they added Sub-Zero and Austria and then replaced them with Abby and Zoo, they randomly added the Prisma case. They added the new map for Danger Zone and a ton of new ways to play Danger Zone, like with the player-controlled drones and the ballistic shields. I think it's pretty safe to say that these updates that are coming pretty close to each other, but no updates, are kind of the replacement of operations. This, I guess, kind of is our new operations. We get skins randomly from cases when they add them. We get maps kind of often from updates like these that are just coming out randomly. The only things that are missing from the operations is the co-op missions and the new skin collections, for example, Cobblestone and Chop Chop. But the operation missions, like I mentioned with Banana Gaming's tweet, seems to be the new Danger Zone missions, or just Danger Zone matches, because these are counted as actual operation missions in the CSGO files. I guess this is like the replacement for those missions. Also, new operations often came with new knife skins as well. For example, the Bloodhound operation came with a Falcon knife. Now, how are we gonna get new knife skins if not through operations? Well, I mean, the new Horizon case added 4 new knives, the Talon, Navaja, Stiletto, and Ursus, without having an operation. This case was released with the CSGO Panorama UI, which also was a huge update to CS, not in any way connected to an operation. So this leads me to believe even more that CSGO are focusing on more long-term updates rather than operations. Because operations just span a few months to a half a year, while updates like the Panorama UI, which I guess required a lot of hours by the CSGO team, is going to stay there forever and made the game look pretty nice. Except for the trade-up animation, which still fucking sucks because it doesn't exist anymore. So, the last thing that we're missing are the new weapon skin collections released with operations. Operation Bloodhound is, in my opinion, one of the best operations ever because they released 6 new weapon collections. The Gods and Monsters, the Rising Sun, Chop Chop, Cobblestone Collection, Cash, and Overpass. Now, skins from these weapon collections don't drop anymore because there's no operation. So, if there are no more operations and these drops aren't happening anymore, I'm pretty sure weapons like the Medusa or the Dragon Lore are going to be very, very expensive. If we just check Steam right now for the M4 Knight, you can see, oh my god, it's 550 euro, and there's only 4 available. You can see they were very cheap here when we had operations, but now that there are no operations anymore, you can see the price goes up like crazy. Back here, it was like 200 euro when there was an operation back in, I think this should be like August or September of 2017. So this is when Hedra operation was live, I think. It was less than 200 euro. Now it's like 450 euro or 550, which is insane. So I guess if there are no more operations, skins like these are going to go up in value a lot. But I guess we'll see, because this whole video is basically just me guessing and theorizing what is going on, why there's no operations, and what's gonna happen in the future. I fucking swear what's probably gonna happen, I'm gonna release this video, right? And in like less than a month, there's gonna come an operation, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, Anomaly, you are a fucking liar, bro. But yeah, I love operations. I hope we get more operations, but realistically, I don't think so. Now we're getting more continuous updates more often, which I quite like, because that means we get more content more often, rather than having to wait like half a year for an operation, then having content for a few months, and then it going back to being stale. I think this new way of them doing updates is pretty good, just like how the system of operations also was pretty good. I think we just need to get used to this new system rather than looking back at the golden days of operations and co-op missions and having fun. And now we have Danger Zone instead, which is actually pretty fun, this new map, not gonna lie. But, I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like CS. But thank you for watching, and I hope we get an operation. Oh yeah, and if you didn't see it, I also released 2 new case opening and trade-up videos on my second channel, where me and my dad do some fun stuff with old skins. If you want to watch them, link in the description. Go and subscribe. 1 sub equals 1 beer for Papa. Very nice.